If you're planning to buy a home in Massachusetts, whether it's here in Springfield, Chicopee, or Holyoke, or even out in Worcester, and you don't know exactly how mass housing works, you might be walking away from up to $30,000 in buying power. Now let's pause for a moment. I need to clear up a rumor. It's not free money. Let me say that again. Mass housing is not free money. It's not a grant. It's not something that you're going to put in your pocket and forget about it. It's a down payment assistance program. It's a second mortgage, and if you know how to use it, it can change your life. I'm Jayson Fernandez, the Down Payment Assistant King, and today I'm going to show you exactly who qualifies, the pro moves my lenders use to save you money, and why this program is definitely not just for low-income buyers. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're talking about the financial key, specifically the Mass Housing Mortgage. This is the exact program that 75% of my first-time home buyers have used to successfully stop renting and start owning. So first up, let's get definitions right. Mass Housing offers down payment assistance, or DPA, of up to $30,000. Look at this chart. There are actually two main ways that this money works. One, the Workforce Advantage 4.0. If you earn below 60% of the area median income, or AMI, you can get up to $30,000 as a zero-interest deferred loan. That means you make no monthly payments on that $30,000. You only pay it back when you sell, refinance, or pay off the house. Number two, the standard Mass Housing DPA. If you earn a bit more, you can still get assistance up to $25,000. But this one usually carries a low interest rate, often 2% fixed for 15 years, and you do make monthly payments on this. So it's leverage. It allows you to buy a home now without needing to save $20,000 in cash first. Now I need to share the secret sauce, strategies that my top lenders use, but first I have to bust the biggest myth out there. Mass Housing Down Payment Assistance program is only for low-income people. The truth is, this program is for everyday people just like you. The income limits are much higher than you think. If you're buying right here in Hampden County, so Springfield, Holyoke, or Chicopee, you can earn roughly up to $129K and still qualify. If you're looking at Worcester County, but that limit jumps up to $165K. And if you're looking around near Boston, Suffolk, Middlesex counties, that limit goes all the way up to $205K. So yes, you can have a great career and still use this help. Here's where it gets interesting. Let's say you find a house for $300,000. You come to me and say, Jayson, I saved $25,000 on my own. I don't need assistance program. I'm going to look at you and say, okay, but let's stop and think. And I laugh at this because it happened to me various times. You're buying your first home. I tell them, you're buying your first home. It's New England. Do you have a snowblower? Do you have a lawnmower? Do you have money for a moving truck? Do you have an emergency fund for whatever the water heater breaks? If you spend all your savings on a down payment, you are moving in house poor. Instead, keep your $25,000 in the bank for emergencies. Use the Mass Housing $25,000 loan for the down payment. Here's the math. Market interest rates right now are hovering around 6.25% or higher. The Mass Housing DPA loan is often fixed at 2%. Why would you spend your cash when you can borrow that money at 2%? Wouldn't you rather have a $275,000 mortgage at 6.25% rate, plus a small $25,000 loan at 2% rate, and keep your cash in your pocket? Instead of a loan for $300,000 at 6.25%, that is smart leverage. Remember, it's not free money, but it's cheap money. The second strategy is for your credit. Instead of using your savings for the house, use your cash to pay off your car note or any other credit card debt you may have. Then use the Mass Housing Assistance for the house. This lowers your monthly debts, boosts your credit score, and helps you qualify for more homes. Before we can talk about what you can buy, here's a requirement most people miss until it's too late. You must take a first-time home buyer education course. If you're buying a single family, multifamily, or condo, this course is mandatory. You can do it online or in person, but please listen to me. Take this class as soon as possible and do not wait until you're under contract. Now, there is a catch. Well, it's more another extra class. So if you're one of my multifamily buyers, you actually have to take two courses. One, which is the regular home buyer class, and then the second is the being a landlord class. Now, I have to tell you, I personally love the landlord class, The amount of great feedback I get from my clients who've taken this course is amazing. Being a landlord isn't just about collecting rents. There's a lot you have to think about to protect your investment and your pocket. So please take notes and pay attention. And if you have any questions while you're taking these classes, reach out to me. I'm here to help you understand it. What can you buy? You can use MassHousing to buy a single family home, a condo, or a 2 to 4 unit multifamily home. You can buy a 2-family home in Chicopee, live in one unit, rent out the other, and use MassHousing to cover your down payment. There is one critical rule: owner occupancy, which basically means you must live in the property. You cannot use this to buy an investment property that you don't live in. So if anyone who's trying to fix and flip, this is not for you. I want to tell you now about the secret benefit that almost no one knows about. It's called MI+. MassHousing loans come with job loss protection insurance at no extra cost. That's right, if you lose your job, this insurance helps you pay for your mortgage principal and rates for up to 6 months while you find work. That is peace of mind that you don't get with a regular bank loan. And this is where it gets juicy. And some people might say the craziest part. All of my buyers have actually received money back at the closing table. They're actually buying a house, getting the keys to your house, and you're getting money back? I kid you not. Here is how it works. When you make an offer, you usually typically put down an earnest deposit of 1 to 3% of the purchase price to show the seller you're serious. But if MassHousing Down Payment Assistance covers your entire down payment and closing costs, guess what happens to the deposit check you wrote? That's right, it gets back to you. Now, depending on the property and the offer situation and the closing costs, you might be eligible to actually get that money back. Sometimes it's a full portion, sometimes it's a percentage of it, but wouldn't you rather get something than nothing? Imagine walking away with keys and a check. Okay, I would say sometimes the check gets mailed to you, sometimes you get it on the table, so it all depends. Now, this brings me back to my final point. Not all banks are the same. I've worked with the top 3 MassHousing lenders for Hampden County who serve Springfield, Holyoke, Chicopee, Westfield, West Springfield, Agawam, Ludlow, Palmer. They know the ins and outs of this program. This brings me to my final point. Not all banks are the same. Not all loan officers are the same. Not all loan officers, not all banks offer MassHousing Down Payment Assistance. Wouldn't you rather work with someone who does this day in and day out? Who, if you check the MassHousing Down Payment Assistance website, you'll see their names of the top 3 loan officers in Hampden County. So these people do these loans all the time. And the thing is that they just don't work in those specific towns or in counties. My partners cover all of Massachusetts. So whether you're buying here in the 413 or moving out east, we have you covered. So now I hope you know that MassHousing is powerful. And guess what? It can be combined with community grants like the Springfield or Holyoke grants we talk about. We stack these to get you the maximum amount of funding. So do you want to get started? Comment the word keys or click the link in my bio and let's set up a 15-minute journey assessment. I'll connect you with my top MassHousing lenders. I'm Jayson Fernandez, the Down Payment Assistant King, leading you one key at a time. Nos vemos pronto.